Hello, my dear friends from the Travel and Vietnamese Food Channel. Today, we're going to explore the beauty of a city that has been honored with the title City for Peace. On July 16, 1999, in La Paz, Bolivia, the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, officially awarded the title City for Peace to Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. This recognition was granted under Resolution Num 24C 15.1 of the UNESCO General Assembly. Hanoi is the only capital city in the Asia-Pacific region to receive this title, a recognition of its outstanding efforts in maintaining peace and stability, promoting sustainable socioeconomic development, preserving cultural heritage, and advancing education, gender equality, and youth empowerment. With my own experiences here, today, I'd like to take you to one of the most iconic landmarks, the heart of this beautiful city, Hoan Kiem Lake, also known as Sword Lake. This is not only a famous tourist destination, but also a place deeply connected to Vietnam's rich history and legends. Hoan Kiem Lake lies in the center of Hanoi. It was once part of an ancient branch of the Red River, which eventually separated to form a natural lake. In the past, the lake was much larger and connected to both the Tolich River and Truk Bak Lake, but over time, it gradually shrank due to sedimentation and urban development. Before being called Hoan Kiem Lake, it was known as Loc Thuy Lake, meaning green water lake, because its water stayed clear and emerald colored all year round. The origin of the name Hoan Kiem, or Sword Lake, comes from a legend in the 15th century. According to the story, Lê Lợi, the leader of the uprising against the Ming invaders, was given the heavenly sword by the Dragon King to help him defeat the enemy and save the country. After achieving victory and ascending the throne as King Lê Thái Tô, one day the king was boating on Loc Thuy Lake when the golden turtle surfaced and asked him to return the sacred sword to the Dragon King. King Lê Lợi returned the sword, which then flew up and disappeared beneath the water. From that day on, Loc Thuy Lake was renamed Hoan Kiem Lake, meaning the Lake of the Returned Sword, or simply Sword Lake. Today, we'll take a walk around Hoan Kiem Lake together to enjoy its peaceful scenery and uncover the fascinating stories and legends that surround this historic place. Surrounding Hoan Kiem Lake are three streets: Lê Thái Tô Street, Hang Kê Street, and Dinh Tiên Hoang Street. Let's start our walk from Lê Thái Tô Street. Yes, right now, we're walking together along Lê Thái Tô Street. King Lê Thái Tô, 1385 to 1433, whose real name was Lê Lợi, was the founder of the later Lê dynasty in Vietnamese history. He was born in Lam Son, Thanh Hoa province, into a well-off family with a deep sense of patriotism. When Vietnam was invaded by the Ming dynasty of China, Lê Lợi launched the Lam Son Uprising in 1418, gathering many heroes and loyal generals under his command. After 10 long years of resistance, 1488 to 1427, he successfully led the Vietnamese people to victory, expelling the Ming invaders and restoring national independence. In 1428, Lê Lợi ascended the throne as Emperor Lê Thái Tô, proclaimed the national title Đại Việt, and established the capital in Thăng Long, now Hanoi. During his reign, he focused on rebuilding the nation, restoring the economy, strengthening national defense, and introducing policies to help people stabilize their lives. King Lê Thái Tô is remembered and honored by the Vietnamese people as a heroic ruler who devoted his life to the country's independence. He left behind a shining example of patriotism, determination, and the virtues of a wise and noble leader. As you can see from the video, along this street, there are many souvenir vendors. I just saw a disabled man selling handmade souvenirs. One of the descendants of veterans who were exposed to toxic chemicals during the war. Because of that exposure, some of their children were born with disabilities. Seeing him, I decided to buy a small souvenir to support him. And look, beside me, there are also many European tourists. They, too, show compassion and are stopping by to buy something from him. We're now walking along the sidewalk of Lê Thái Tô Street, and you can see how lively it is. So many groups of tourists visiting Vietnam. They walk with bright, happy faces, full of confidence and excitement, just like me. Visitors come to Vietnam from every continent, Asia, Europe, America, you name it. Everyone feels free and safe to explore. Today is such a beautiful day. No sun, no rain, just a gentle breeze. The temperature is around 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Absolutely perfect. You see, Vietnam isn't a poor country at all. The streets are clean, and the people are friendly, welcoming, and full of life. Here by the lake, you can also find Thuy Ta Ice Cream Shop, a place that has served generations of Hanoians and visitors alike. The view of Hoan Kiem Lake today is stunning, peaceful, and poetic. Many tourists like me are strolling around, taking pictures, and enjoying the tranquil atmosphere. I've taken some photos and videos myself to keep as a memory of this walk around the lake. All around, people are sitting on benches, relaxing in peace. Can you feel it? That sense of calm and safety? Visitors here seem to lose themselves in nature, sitting quietly by the water, gazing at the clear, green surface of the lake. Right here, in the heart of the capital, there exists such a serene and romantic place. Historically, during the French colonial period, this area was a bustling center of trade and activity. Even today, many old buildings remain, blending Eastern and Western architecture beautifully. The weather is perfect, and like many others, I'm enjoying a slow, peaceful walk around the lake. I truly believe that anyone who visits Hanoi will surely come here. Next, we'll move on to Han Case Street, one of the city's oldest streets, part of what's now known as the Old Quarter. You can see the walkways paved with green stone, clean and elegant. Notice the landscaping around the lake too. It's beautifully designed and harmonious. In the distance, you can see Turtle Tower, standing proudly on a small island in the middle of the lake. The tower was built in 1886 on Turtle Islet, formerly known as Tortoise Hill or Quai Sun Islet. Its architecture is a blend of Vietnamese and French styles, made of limestone and brick, and has 3 levels. Turtle Tower is closely tied to the legend of King Lei, returning the magical sword to the Golden Turtle after defeating the Ming invaders. Its reflection on the water has become a symbol of peace, independence, and the enduring spirit of the Vietnamese people. Today, Turtle Tower is one of the most recognizable icons of Hanoi. I'm sure many of you watching are thinking about visiting Vietnam. Just like me, you'll want to learn about the places you plan to see. As you can notice, there are large ancient trees, children playing happily, and locals and tourists alike stopping to take in the scenery and capture memories of their visit around the lake.